Hey guys, what's going on? It's DJ here with the bros, Jeremy and Bears.
Arigato.
Howdy doody.
Bringing you another weekly recap of this week's The Flash. Tonight's episode is called Potential Energy. Roll the clip. Barry awakens from a nightmare of Zoom taking Patty away from him. Joe and Iris show Wally around the CCPD, but he acts distant towards them. He's recognized by one of the inmates, but he brushes it off. Dr. Wells struggles to find a way to increase Barry's speed, but Cisco presents a new idea to slow Zoom down instead. Cisco tells the team about a metahuman who he has dubbed the Turtle, who has the ability to stop kinetic energy around him and slow everyone to a halt. After Barry fails to stop the Turtle at a diamond unveiling, the team sets up a trap at a local art exhibit instead. Barry invites Patty with the intention of telling her his secret, but the Turtle is aware of the trap and almost succeeds in killing Patty before escaping. Later, the Turtle kidnaps Patty in an effort to punish the Flash. The team tracks down the Turtle, and Barry's able to generate enough speed to move through the kinetic waves the Turtle creates to knock him unconscious to save Patty. Infinite mass punch! Later, Patty tells Barry that she is leaving Central City, and Dr. Wells kills the Turtle while extracting a portion of his brain. Meanwhile, Joe struggles to develop a relationship with Wally, who has been street racing in an attempt to earn enough money to pay for his mother's medical bills. However, he is able to reach out to his son, and they share a meal together. Reverse Flash returns. It means that he's still alive. In another world. But he has no idea who he is. Wally's a bit of a troubled kid. Joe for Father of the Year. Barry is heartbroken, and so is Patty. And so are we. Jay Garrick is sick and needs to get his powers back. Caitlin is stepping up. Harry's crazy. Cisco's still vibing. Barry's ass whooping by Zoom is still haunting him. Who the hell is he? We need to know. Where is Papa Allen? Where did he go? When will Wally get his powers? So many questions. I like Toros, Crypto, Speedsters. Boom. So, wow. This winter premiere was just full of stuff. One sentence.
I like turtles.
Ah, dang. I was about to say that. That was actually really good. Yeah.
Okay, that's
I think that sums up the episode.
That's perfect. So, we start the episode with Barry meeting with Patty. Zoom kidnaps her, throws her off a roof, but it turns out to be a dream, a very twisted one, but Barry's obviously still haunted by that encounter. Then we're back at Star Labs. Harry is kind of struggling to find out how to steal Barry's speed, I guess, try to find the formula. And in walks Cisco, and he's like, why are you tossing around my stuff, man? That's messed up.
Not cool, bruh.
Yeah, he proposes to Wells that he has a theory on how to actually take his speed because he's been chasing
The Turtle.
Yes. I thought he was talking about like
Some form of technique.
yeah, it turns out to be a metahuman that he's just been after for the longest time.
Yeah.
He even had a nickname for him. He was like metahuman that's not a ninja turtle.
Yeah, he's like a 32-year-old something metahuman non-ninja turtle.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And they plan to take his ability to use against Zoom, which is, it's in scientific terms, he slows down people around him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is that pretty much what it is? So, West reunion at CCPD.
Yeah.
So he is a bit of a dickhead, it turns out. Just a little
Troublesome, yeah.
bit. Troublesome,
But
okay.
I guess you could say for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he? Is he really? Does he need to be so angsty? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so, but I guess that's his choice.
He called Barry a white shadow. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's relevant. Okay, so it's racist. And it turns out that he is kind of, he is troubled, and one of the inmates that they brought in recognized him. So I don't know if that's going to play off later, but he kind of brushes that off.
Yeah,
And-
maybe it was just a foreshadow of what happens later in the episode, but it could be something bigger.
Maybe.
He called them tail lights.
That's what he said?
Yeah, he called
Okay.
him tail
He
lights.
has the need for speed.
Oh,
Ah.
here we go. Then Patty walks in and is like, let's talk because Barry's acting all weird. And then Iris is kind of like, you need to talk to him because he's going to be the only one that's able to explain his whole, like, the mystery behind Barry Allen. So back at the lab, they figure out that the turtle takes things from people that has
Takes their most prized possession.
Value.
Yeah.
They trace him back to the CCPD. And this guy is a whole different, his name does not suit what he does, I guess. Like, it sounds so harmless in a way, but his power is so OP because Barry could barely budge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was still able to move, just very, very slowly, and he still gets away. So they group up again, and then they try to make a plan to stop him at a charity ball or art convent.
Art exhibit or something?
Yeah, there you go.
Art exhibit.
And Barry tries to knock out two birds with one stone by asking Patty to go there. It's always just timing with him. It's so ironic because he has super speed, but it's like nothing ever just works out the way it should work. And while this is happening, we kind of get like that Cisco and Harry moment where he was trying to be snarky, but then Harry goes into like this whole like really dark story of why he named Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said that 2 years ago, prior on Earth 2, Zoom made a trap, I guess, and slaughtered 14 people, and one of them survived, describing the guy as blue lightning zooming by. Like,
Yeah.
and then Cisco's like, okay, man, you know what? I feel really bad, so I can like vibe for you to make sure that your daughter's okay.
That's so sick.
Yeah. And of course, Barry, right when he's about to tell Patty what was going on, Turtle shows up.
This is all like, oh, jeez. And then you gotta go.
It just went bad. He saved Patty, but he ended up getting really hurt himself. And then Jay's just like, okay, I got this. Just drags him out of there.
Yeah.
Go back to the lab, let Barry heal. Once he wakes up, he just goes straight to Patty, tries to like explain everything, and she ends up getting kidnapped by
Turtle.
and then we go back to Joe, who's dealing with his own little problem, catches his son in a street race, but I guess you guys think that what he's doing is justified, I guess?
No.
He should have found another way to deal with his problems and, pay for the mama's bills. But
Yeah.
I don't understand why he went into drag racing, but whatever floats his boat, he pays the bills with that, sells those cars.
I get it. Get
Yeah.
why he's doing it. I understand desperateness, but there are better ways.
And
Yeah,
then-
his colors, you see that?
Yeah.
Red color?
Yeah.
Pretty
Oh,
cool.
man. And then he snubs Joe.
Yeah.
The father figure part has already been filled. I don't need you. I was like, oh, damn.
You're not my dad.
Back at, what is this place?
Adele Library.
Nadell?
Yeah.
Okay, is where Turtle is keeping Patty, and he turns out to be like a really creepy collector / taxidermist because he has his actual wife stored in a box, and then he's preparing one for Patty as well. But of course, Barry comes in, infinite mass punches. That was pretty boss.
Yeah.
He fought.
He
through
fought
it.
through it.
Yeah, and he saves her. But I guess he understood there that he couldn't tell her
The whole
truth.
reason,
he
yeah.
couldn't tell her the truth. I mean, if you're in Barry's place, what would you guys do? Would you guys be telling her the truth or not?
Look, I'm the Flash. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't know. It's a very hard conflict to get out of.
I feel
'Cause
like
stuff happens later that's like the result of not telling.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
one or the other, man. Can't.
See it.
Because I feel like if he told the whole thing with her, she probably would have been deaded
yeah,
somehow
quicker.
in the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they lock him up. They lock Turtle up, and while they're walking out, it turns out Caitlin, after their little party that they had at the art exhibit, her and Jay shared drink. She took his DNA from the cup. He's sick.
Yeah, he is.
Did we pick up what it was, or did he not mention what the sickness was? Because he said there's no cure for it.
Do you think it's from the Velocity 9?
I think
Was it Velocity
is.
9 or Velocity 6?
Velocity. I think this one was Velocity 6.
6, okay.
Or maybe it's just like a side effect of losing his speed.
Oh, that too.
Or maybe he was sick before he got his speed, and the speed healed him, and then came back.
Oh.
I don't know, man. Possibilities. So he's like, we need to stop Zoom. This is the only way
wait.
I'm gonna heal. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like Bears is sort of right in terms of like him being sick, because there's the same thing with Martin Stein because he didn't have Ronnie. So the loss of the powers, he's starting to get sick.
because stuff changed in their bodies.
Yes.
Gotcha. So after that, we have another meeting of Joe and Wally, and it turns out to be a little bit more positive, I guess.
I don't like lo mein. I like kung pao chicken.
He tries to deliver another low blow to Joe before he leaves. You're asking for an apology. I ain't give you one because I'm hardcore. And then Joe's like, I don't even want to force myself. And then he ended up apologizing for that whole thing.
Yeah.
It's freaking awesome. And they share some kung pao chicken, I guess, because Joe had some there. And it looks like their relationship is gonna get a little better from here on out.
I'm so hardcore, I like kung pao chicken.
Yo, you don't even know.
I'm so hardcore, I don't like lo mein, yo.
Yo, lo mein's the stuff.
I know it's
Wait, what's
good.
lo mein?
Oh,
It's like
what?
it's like
The
the
noodles.
noodles, yeah.
Yeah, the fried noodles, like the slippery, greasy.
Oh yeah, okay, just Google it. Oh, that looks delicious.
Dude, yeah, it's freaking awesome. So, heartbreak time. It's towards the end of the episode. Back at
Ah,
CCTV.
jeez.
Barry's like, oh, okay, we need to talk. I mean, this guy's been all over the place, and he has the right to be because a lot of stuff happened, and he's got it bottled up inside. The second he goes to finally tell the truth to the girl he potentially could have been with for the rest of his life, of course, she drops a bombshell on him and says,
I'm leaving.
Central City. And joining the circus.
so she had applied for a CSI program somewhere at Midway City University. That's where it was. And she got accepted into that before she had come to Central City. And her reason was now that she caught Martin, she could finally go and move forward with her life. And I was like, oh, damn.
And he's like, yeah, with this, right? With work.
She's like,
And then she's like, yeah. Oh
and
my
I was
god.
like, that hurts. A lot of rejection this week, man. So
Yeah.
Too much.
2 days in.
I needed Patty and Barry.
I know.
That was the one relationship I was expecting to last the distance, man.
So,
Sucks out loud.
well, I guess we could talk about that, whether or not she's going to come back later, but...
I feel like she would.
Of course she is. Doesn't she eventually become like Speed Woman or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hot Pursuit. She broke our hearts in those 2 seconds, and then she goes off, and Barry's just like, what the hell, bro?
All by myself.
Exactly.
All by myself. And then we got Creepy Wells in the form of Harry at the very end, of course.
Are you talking about when he had that little thing and he went after?
Yeah, and he jacked it up in the
Monologuing about
turtle's
how you'll do
nose.
anything to get his
Yeah.
his body
Get
back.
monologuing because
Yeah.
he spoke in his log entry. Is that an Easter egg 113?
That was a pretty quick catch of you.
Why? Thank you.
Yes, he ends up curling. He ends up.
Did he
killing-
kill him?
I think he did because he.
I feel like that was just like a brutal way of getting a blood sample. Like,
I think he shoved a syringe into
yeah, up his nose, but
and
like,
it went all the way up into his brain. 'Cause
Brain?
I-
He took a brain sample through his nose hole.
yeah,
yeah,
and
okay.
he's dead.
He's dead.
Then first flashback,
Dun, dun, dun.
but he has no idea where he is.
I don't know if he seems different this time around.
I feel like he became the reverse Flash for another really bad reason.
But how? How is he
means-
existing?
That means Eddie is alive somewhere.
But we saw him disappear.
Yeah, but he got sucked into a wormhole. Lots of stuff can happen to the wormhole.
The wormhole doesn't fix a hole in a chest.
Yeah, but maybe.
What if someone patched him up?
What if Vandal Savage did that?
Then
Yo,
why did he disappear?
I don't know.
questions. Too many. Yo,
See, if he
that's
was
so...
going to live, then he wouldn't have disappeared on the spot.
Yeah.
It would have
Yeah.
been just all like, well, this sucks. He just shot himself. Bye.
Or it could just be Earth 2.
different Earth. Yeah, but it's the same exact person.
Yeah, so maybe
Yeah.
Eddie's
Earth-
alive on Earth 2. And something happened there that triggered him to turn into Reverse Flash still.
Yeah, but go to Earth 1? That's insane, dude.
Yeah. Remember, wormholes open up everywhere.
I know, but like, that's... Yeah.
I'm saying Barry's doomed. I'm sorry,
Super
but
doomed.
Barry's just F from like the start.
Dude, he's got everything, going against him.
Exactly. He's like, oh, I fixed this. And then it's just like, like when you're fixing
It's like
a
an endless
wall,
leak.
right? Yeah. You fix the leak up on the ceiling, you go downstairs, and the whole ceiling falls down. That's exactly what's happening to Barry right now.
This season, yeah.
Yeah.
So
So,
he's got Zoom and then Reverse Flash is back.
yeah.
Unless they use him against Zoom, which would be sick, but I don't think that's gonna happen. He's butt effed.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Dude, he, like literally from both sides. He's got Zoom
Yeah.
and Reverse Flash, and they're both speedsters.
And then this is where we leave off, I guess. So Barry's heartbroken. The only relationship there that looks like it's going to be okay is Wally, or the Wesses, and Jay and Caitlin for now.
For now.
So, and then Harry and Cisco are fine too. So it's still best buds.
Well,
I guess Barry just goes back to his good old standby and tries to get with Iroh. And we have to deal with her annoying ass for the rest of the season.
oh well.
So Easter eggs. You guys hear any Easter eggs or see? I got Ninja Turtle.
There's also reference to Moby Dick. I don't know if that means anything.
Oh,
throw it in
references, yeah, dude, yeah, go in there.
Throw that in there.
52,
somewhere in
yeah, somewhere.
I got it was mentioned throughout, but the Midway City is actually home of Hawkman and Hawkgirl in the Silver Age. And in the Golden Age, Hawkman is a curator at the Midway City Museum. The superhero team Doom Patrol is also based there, and the Division of Science Police, which exists in the 21st, 30th, and 31st century.
Jesus.
That's where a lot of the speedsters and like all those kind of like cosmic beings that have to do with DC make their way to there. So I guess Patty's still gonna be a big part of this whole.
It's super sad. I shipped that too hard, I guess.
I won't say rip to it right now, even though that's
Rip and pepperoni relationship.
Yeah.
It was nice. We enjoyed Barry's happiness.
I really hope they didn't do that just to make it so that he ends up with Iris, like, you know,
Guess
just
what they did.
It's okay, it's just a prank.
It's just
a prank, bro.
Terrible prank. So
What if we were slightly wrong about Professor Zoom there?
Reverse
what
Flash?
if that's Barry's and Iris's kid?
You're gonna get mad. It's Reverse Flash.
Yo, what if it is Eddie? Because they just said Mr. Thawne. Gideon's like, yes, you are here, Mr. Thawne. Well, I mean, what if it's his brother? What if it's Malcolm Thawne?
And he just looks like him because genes and stuff.
From Earth 2, but
Yeah,
that's very hard.
That'd be crazy. Yo, that's actually crazy. That's pretty good.
That'd be hilarious if, like, the two brothers that were to happen, they're both evil in Earth 2. They could be the dynamic duo.
OP. But so now I guess before we get too carried away into that, like, we're gonna go into theories and what's to come. So what did you guys see on your preview? Oh, Jeremy, you and I saw the same thing. I don't know. Bears, what did you see? Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay.
All I see is Cisco just turning around, just like, ah!
Yeah, dude, that scream was hilarious.
Yeah.
That was a girly scream.
He goes back into the room that Harrison Wells made.
Yeah.
In Star Labs.
And then it looks like him and Reverse Flash are going to be facing off, and he's just like, you can't stop me. He's all crazy, but he's locked up inside the thing, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe he was saying that to Zoom? So the next episode is called The Return of the Reverse Flash, of course. And then after that, so we can't really dive too much into that because I think that's pretty much what it's going to be all about. But the next one after that, I think it's going to be more about Wally. It's called Fastlane. I'm not sure how far along they're going to drag it out until he becomes a speedster, because he's gonna become one eventually, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I'm wondering is if this episode is going to like lead up to that. Maybe he gets into an accident and he's beyond repair, so they have to like take him to Star Labs, right? And a speedster has healing properties, right? And the only way to save him is to do that, to kind of recreate the whole thing with Barry, or give him some of that Velocity 9.
Yes.
My question is, in the comics, if they do follow this, how does he get his powers?
It's like the same way as Barry, but it doesn't fully go right. In every iteration of Wally West, he's kind of like...
So it's from a freak accident.
Yes.
So what if he's doing a race and then lightning strikes his car?
Or...
That'd be crazy.
I'm going to have to shut down your theory here, and I'm going to say Caitlin tries to recreate a particle explosion to save, what's-his-face, Garrick.
Yeah.
In the process, West is exposed, and we come full circle. She becomes Killer Frost. We get Jay Garrick back. Ronnie shows up. Sure, why the hell not? And Wally West gets his powers.
Oh, he's supposed to be Deathstorm and Earth 2.
Yo, what if that happens? Endless possibilities with the multiverse.
And
Oh
there's
my
so
gosh.
many things. But I'm saying
Dude, if she actually does that, she's insane.
yeah. I'm
But
saying,
yeah, you'd do anything for love, I guess.
yeah.
Well, not on maybe like a grand scale, but maybe like she creates like a field or something of it.
Yeah.
But then he walks in. What's
He's like,
going
"What's
on?
going on?"
Yeah, exactly.
I'm fast now, yeah.
Steps in it, just gets zapped by lightning. He get
Because there was a trailer for like the whole season, like one of those, what's his
They're
name?
called sizzles.
Yeah, there you go. Joe decked Barry.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe that's Earth 2.
You think it's Earth 2? But yeah,
Could
he
be.
decked them.
Because like I said, in there's like photos,
Yeah.
and you could slow-mo like the end of the first season.
Yeah.
When he ran through the Speed Force, you could see him in jail. So maybe
Yeah.
he was a dickhead in Earth 2.
Yo, this show's getting good, man. It's just the first episode.
Hey.
It's hitting all the feels. Tugging on
Yeah.
the heartstring.
Yeah.
Punching us in the gut.
How you do this?
That's sad, man.
I can't really see how this whole season's gonna end, or if they're even gonna be able to stop Zoom at the end of this. This might go like longer.
Reverse Flash is back. I don't think he's like a one and done thing either. So yeah, you're probably right. They might extend.
Watch Eddie just be like, pop out of a hole, is just like, I gave up my life for this, and
No, he's not even pissed. He just went on with his life. He's just sitting at Jitters drinking espresso, and everyone just wanders in. What the fuck are you doing here, man?
he's like, hey, did you miss me?
Yeah, that's mad creepy.
Didn't really like it over at Quantico, so I came back here. Oh man, dude, I'm excited. I don't know what to expect. All right, so what do you guys rate this episode?
I'm gonna give this one a Heartbreak Ridge.
Oh,
I give this 9.5 turtles out of 10.
I'll give this turtle knows best.
Turtle knows best.
Oh, you should have said cowabunga. And that would have been
Oh shoot, yeah.
say
pizza.
right now. Edit it.
Cowabunga pizza.
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Flash. Flash.
Hey, you just gotta do like just
I
a
like
turtle
tur-
funny. You'll be like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I like turtles. So, any final thoughts?
Great comeback episode, yeah.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, you guys go leave your comments down below what you thought about this episode. Leave a like as well.
Pop on over to my channel. I do Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which will be returning in March. I got that one right this time, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I do that there. Catch
You
up
sure
on
to
all
check
this.
out our movie Papaya and social links down below if you guys want to see more about these episodes and whatnot, get to know us a bit more. With that being said, we'll see you guys tomorrow on the next episode of Arrow.
And then Legends to round out the week. Oh my gosh.
DCTV on point.
Legends.
2-second review of the freaking DC stuff that we saw tonight.
Oh my god.
Well, okay, no, not even review.
Oh, you did? Did you see it?
Or,
Oh, they showed
say
a
one.
half hour of Legends of Tomorrow in terms of like the backstory
Yeah.
and origins of each character, and then they had a 30-minute DC film thing for Batman versus Superman and like all the future films like Wonder Woman, Cyborg, and stuff like that.
All right.
Oh,
Say the top word. Like this is gonna be our one-word review each for that whole thing. So 3. You could go first, Jeremy. Just say any word, Bears, when it comes to your turn. But Jeremy, you go first.
Mighty Morphing. Nice.
I can't say that. It's Marvel.
I'm guessing you're gonna say Excelsior.
Yeah, I'll just say it's Excelsior. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Social links down below. Check out everything. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.